Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, if you were wondering if we're going to see test cruises, well, we may see test cruises very, very shortly. That's right, Royal Caribbean has already announced that they have obtained their port authorities signatures and everything from at least 2 cruise ports, maybe even another one, but at least 2 we know of for sure. And they have now said that they have submitted their test cruises to the CDC, their first framework to get permission to run the test cruises. They didn't say what ship, they didn't say which port, but they said they've done their initial request. So the ball goes into the court of the CDC. And according to the CDC's guidelines, they have to respond within 5 business days. So by Friday this week, they will have had to approve test cruises for Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. Now, Royal Caribbean hasn't gone and said, are they going to ask for volunteers? Are they going to use their own employees? They haven't said any of that yet. We don't know. So, and we don't even know the date. We don't even know the ship. But what we do know is that they've now applied for those test cruises, which means they've had the signatures on the Port Authority agreements in place. So now we just have to wait and see how they're actually going to run these test cruises. Are they going to call on some volunteers? Have they already reached out to people and we don't... Normally, we would hear something. We would know somebody who said something, that's high up in the Crown and Anchor Society and would have received, oh, by the way, we're going to do it this way, or we're going to do it that way, or emails have gone out. Nothing's gone out yet. I guess they're going to be waiting. I have a feeling they might be trying to do this at the beginning with employees only, since they have crew members on different ships now that have all come. They've all been vaccinated in a lot of cases. So you can just take them from one ship, go on to another, and run them as passengers, and maybe the CDC is going to accept that. We'll see if that's the situation. That's a very high possibility what they're going to do. But the CDC will now have to approve that. Then we're going to see some cruises. Does this mean they're not going to require vaccines now? We don't know. Are they going to go both routes? Some cruises with vaccines, some cruising without vaccines? We don't know. We already know they've set up some cruise ships in different ports that have to have vaccines and proof of vaccines. And this one, Richard Fain actually came out and said that he expects all of his passengers and crew to be vaccinated. So does that mean in the future? Does that mean on these cruises here? Does that mean only for the test? It's a lot of questions. But the good news is at least somebody has started the process for test cruises. So if they cannot get clearance to ask for vaccinated cruises, then they can run unvaccinated cruises in the state of Florida by going through these processes. So at least they're jumping on both directions. And if they can get a waiver, who knows which way they're going to go. So let's keep our fingers crossed. But the good news, if you're in Florida, you might see some cruise ships heading in and out with some passengers on it. They might not be paying passengers, but there's passengers on it. Well, I hope you appreciate this quick update. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.